Imagine a political organization that demands zero ambition from its members, requires chronic unemployment as a prerequisite to join, and uses a household pest as its official mascot. This animated bar chart tracks the social media growth of Indian political entities over 5 days in May 2026. Watch how the Cockroach Janta Party accelerates past the national ruling parties, hitting 15 million followers and over 1 million signups almost overnight. For decades, youth politics in India looked exactly like this: packed grounds, sweating in the heat, chanting slogans, and physically rallying to show loyalty to veteran leaders. Today's generation is living a vastly different reality. They are scrolling through phones in isolated bedrooms, watching crucial exams leak online, and facing a job market that offers few concrete pathways forward. When millions of young people realize traditional avenues are blocked, they retreat online. They wrap their anger in sarcasm and turn internet culture into a brutally effective political weapon. The catalyst for this digital movement ignited on May 15, 2026, inside the Supreme Court of India, during a hearing about individuals entering the legal profession using bogus degrees. During the proceedings, Chief Justice Surya Kant allegedly used the terms cockroach and parasite. He later issued a clarification, stating these words were aimed strictly at fraudsters ruining the system, and that he considers hard-working youth the pillars of a developed India. By the time that clarification arrived, the internet had already isolated the initial soundbite. Young people who had spent years studying only to see exams canceled or jobs vanish heard those words and claimed them. They proudly started calling themselves the cockroaches. An accidental slight provided the exact mascot and exhausted demographic needed. It gave millions of people who felt entirely discarded by the traditional political system a unified banner to rally behind. Political parties usually demand endless energy from their youth wings. The expectation is constant hustle, organizing neighborhood blocks and displaying physical loyalty at a moment's notice. The Cockroach Janta Party asked for the exact opposite. Their official membership criteria required applicants to be physically lazy, chronically unemployed either by force or by choice, and capable of spending at least 11 hours a day online. This is a highly effective psychological defense. Society often shames young adults who are stuck at home without employment. By aggressively owning the lazy label, these users strip the insult of its power, using dark humor to deflect the pain of their economic reality. The CJP platform targets the person scrolling through their phone in bed, framing that isolation as the front line of their political disruption. They didn't organize a single physical event. The entire operational infrastructure consisted of AI-generated graphics, Google Forms for signups, and millions of memes spread across Instagram and X. This split screen shows how they weaponized policy. While traditional parties offer vague promises, the cockroaches aimed at hyper-specific targets: ending Rajya Sabha seats for retired judges, a 50% cabinet reservation for women, and a 20-year election ban for party switchers. The architect behind this was Abhijit Deepke, a 30-year-old student who previously worked in political communications. He built the initial framework in a few hours with zero budget, relying entirely on the viral nature of irony. The jokes quickly translated into measurable action. During the massive uproar over canceled medical entrance exams, 600,000 digital members signed a petition demanding the immediate resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. The momentum grew so large that established politicians took notice. Opposition leaders like Akhilesh Yadav and Mohua Moitra began interacting with the party online, attempting to capture some of that massive youth engagement for their own platforms. With nothing but a Wi-Fi connection and a deep understanding of internet culture, a handful of students managed to out-communicate political machines that spend billions of rupees on traditional advertising. The rapid mobilization of 1.5 million angry voters without a single physical gathering triggered immediate alarm bells within the government. The Intelligence Bureau, India's domestic internal security and counterintelligence agency, stepped in. They evaluated the escalating digital movement and reportedly flagged the meme-driven account as a potential threat to national security. Operating under Section 69 of the Information Technology Act, which allows the government to intercept or block digital information, the ministry forced social media platforms to suspend the CJP accounts and erase their website entirely. a massive state apparatus designed to control physical crowds and maintain public order, found itself completely ill-equipped to handle sarcastic JPEGs. Their only available response was to pull the digital plug. This reveals a glaring vulnerability in how modern states handle dissent. Authorities can easily deploy water cannons and barricades against a physical mob on the street. They cannot charge a meme. This self-labeling as cockroaches changes the stakes of political messaging. While the state retains the power to technically silence these accounts, the ability to rhetorically shame or socially discredit these users is diminished once they have already accepted the lowliest labels available. The physical server hosting the Cockroach Janta Party is gone, but the concept is out in the wild. They proved that an alternative, highly coordinated political structure can be spun up in less than 48 hours. Following the takedown, founder Abhijit Dipke delivered a clear warning. They are already building new spaces, noting simply that cockroaches never die. The sudden rise and suppression of the CJP suggest a shift in how young voters organize. When traditional platforms feel unresponsive, a generation raised on the internet treats memes as a primary method for mass mobilization.